Hello everyone, it's Viola again of iSaveInvestify.com. Kumusta na po kayo, lalong-lalo na sa mga kasama kong OFW? I hope you are all well po in God's care. So in this podcast, I'll be talking again about investing in the stock market, particularly on how to minimize the risk of losing too much money. And so the title of today's talk is Stock Market, Risky or Not? Okay? So people's impression of the stock market can be countless, pero ang nangingibabaw na reaksyon ay nakakatakot ang stock market. Or isn't it, sugal yan? Sugal ang stock market na yan? Well, many fear the stock market, kahit nga mga professionals are afraid of it and never dare to get involved with it, fearing that their wealth will disappear in just a single blink of their eyes. You often get the reaction of fear and often hear yung, ew, di ba, risky ang stock market na yan? And the answer is yes, it is risky. How risky? Well, it depends. But here's the fact. Many of the things we do in our lives are risky. For example, riding the motorcycle going to work is a risk you take every day. But still, you do it bravely. You do it heroically. You do it every day nga. Kahit nga sa pagtatayo ng maliit na sari-sari store, risky din naman yun. Paano kung nanakawan ka or puro utang ang paninda or matumal ang benta, right? So, sa mga OFW rin katulad ko, it was a big risk for us to work miles and miles away from our families. Ngayon nga dito sa China, the Filipino English teachers are facing the risk of not being renewed after their current contracts expire kasi balita na ngayon dito sa China, hindi na raw magbibigay ang Chinese government ng working visa sa mga non-native English speakers. So that is also a risk faced by many OFWs. So sa stock market din, there are also risks. There's no doubt about the risk of the stock market, but like everything else we do in our life, we can minimize these risks by taking precautions. For example, sa mga motorcycle riders, they have their helmets, their gloves, their knee pads to protect themselves from serious injuries from possible falls. Sa mga sari-sari store owners naman, they limit their pautangs and put steel bars around their stores to protect themselves from thieves. Some Filipino teachers naman here in China have backup plans as their fallback once they can no longer work here. So in the stock market, there are also preparations and strategies we do and disciplines we follow to lessen, if not avoid, the losses. Before you can ride a motorcycle naman, you don't only learn how to turn the motor on and then drive it on the road, but you must also know the traffic rules to avoid accidents and, for example, tickets from the MMDA officer or from the traffic police na nakikita mo outside NCR, for example. So, according to my mentor in the person of Bo Sanchez of the Truly Rich Club, there are some ways to minimize risk para hindi naman natin maging kaaway ang stock market, but instead, it may become our friend. So here are the valuable lessons I've learned from my mentor. Number one, before you enter into the Philippine stock market, you have to prepare. Prepare yourself and prepare your wallet. You have to have a clear goal and you should have money to invest. So, under preparation po, these are the things that we have to remember. Number one, don't think of the stock market as a quick money-making machine na kapag nag-invest ka ngayon, next week may gains ka na. Actually, sabi nga ni Bo Sanchez, investing in the stock market is boring. Para kang nanonood ng naglalakad na pagong sa 10 kilometrong kalsada. Number two, don't make the stock market as your main source of income. Bakit? There are times that the stock market is down, so if you rely on the stock market to be your monthly source of income, ay naku talagang matatalo ka because you will be forced to sell your stocks even at its loss. Number three, don't invest in the stock market if you don't have a regular source of income. Get a job muna before investing in the stock market. If you don't have a regular source of income, stock market is not for you. Kasi saan ka kukuha ng i-invest mo? Will you be asking for a loan para lang mai-invest ka? I think that's not a good idea. Number four, prepare yourself to lose money in the stock market. We can minimize the risks, but we cannot eliminate the risks. That's why, invest only the money you can afford to lose. Yung mabubuhay ka pa rin at ng family mo with or without the said amount of money na in-invest mo sa stock market. Number five, you should also build an emergency funds bago ka mag-invest because when emergencies arise, di mo gagalawin ang investment mo. Kasi what if during an emergent moment, at loss ang investment mo? Wala na, lugi ka na. So, emergency fund is very important. Number six, don't invest all your money in stocks. Sabi ko nga kanina, invest only the amount you can afford to lose. Stock market is just one of the investment instruments in the country. So put your other money in other forms of investments. I know you are aware of the cliche, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And finally po, learn more before investing. Siyempre, study muna, aral muna bago mag-invest. At least alamin ang mga basic knowledge ng stock market investing. Don't just invest kasi lahat na lang ng kakilala mo, lahat na lang ng mga friends mo naka-invest na sa stock market. No, alamin mo muna what kind of investment are you going or are you getting yourself into. So aside from preparation, meron din po tayong strategies. In investing in the Philippine stock market, you have to follow strategies para naman hindi ka talunan. So the first strategy is the peso cost averaging. This teaches us to buy stocks regularly, monthly, quarterly, yung mababa man or mataas ang presyo, you still buy. By doing this, you are minimizing your loss because although there may be times that the market is performing well and you buy shares at a very high price, there are also many opportunities that you will be buying shares at a very cheap price. And dahil nga cheap siya, mas marami kang mabibili. Then in the end, pag kukunin mo na ang average, mas lamang ang gains mo kaysa sa loss mo. But this strategy is for a long-term investment. For example, yung retirement, pang-retirement fund. Next po ay ang strategic averaging method or widely known or popularly known as SAM. The strategic averaging method naman is a combination of passive and active investing. This is the method being used by the Truly Rich Club members. We are being guided by Brother Bo Sanchez po to buy recommended stocks if the price is still below the recommended buy below price, and then sell the stocks if the price reaches the target price. There are also times that we need to hold or stop buying depending on the situation of the market and the company po. Next is diversify. Diversify mo rin ang investment mo sa stock market to minimize the risk of losing all your money. Buy stocks from different sectors. Buy stocks from commodities, from services, from power generating company. So for example, buy ka ng isang bank, buy ka ng isang food company, buy ka ng isang power generating company para if one of these companies are not performing well, yung ibang company na nagpa-perform well, they're going to pull you up. Next po ay start small and add slowly. Start small, add slowly, umpisahan mo ang investment mo sa maliit lamang na amount and then you regularly add. Regular kang magdagdag. And that way po, you are also minimizing the risk of losing a huge amount of your money. So, prepare strategies and finally po ay discipline. You need to be disciplined enough if you want to invest in the stock market. Kasi po, number one, you have to control your emotion. You have to control your greediness. The number one thing po kasi that you're going to face in investing in the stock market are yung emotion mo. For example, once na nakita mo yung portfolio mo na puro red, ibig sabihin naglulus ka na ng paper asset mo, panic ka na agad. You're going to sell your stocks or pag nakita mo namang tumaas, bili ka pa ng bili kasi masaya at baka tataas pa. Or instead na ibenta mo na, you still hold it hoping that it will still go up. Then suddenly you realize bumaba na pala ulit. So because of your greed, pera na naging bato pa. So you have to learn how to control your emotion. Next, patience. Patience din. As I've said, investing is boring. Patience, huwag magmadali. Hindi yung ang bagal-bagal namang umusad ng stocks na ito, ang pagong na ito, palitan ko na nga ng isang mas mabilis na company, yung parang kasing bilis ng rabbit, and then yun pala, your rabbit has fallen asleep along the way. Naunahan pa siya ni turtle at the end of the line. Or worse, namasyal yung rabbit mo and then nawala siya along the way. And finally, switch plans. There are times that we need to switch plans. If the company is having problems, sell and switch to another better performing companies. For example, nagkasugat-sugat muna yung turtle na binili mo, bumagal siya sa pag-usad, ibenta mo muna para makapagpagamot muna siya. So while nagpapagamot siya, buy another healthier turtle to continue the race. Okay po, so to sum it up, we can still win in the stock market. It's okay to be fearful, but don't let your fear control your financial life. You only have to be prepared to adapt a strategy and to learn to be more disciplined in investing in the stock market. Thank you very much po for spending time with me again. For those who also want to invest in stocks, meron po tayong ebook, How Did I Enter into the Philippine Stock Market? My step-by-step guide, and I am giving it out for free po. Just fill in the subscription form placed at the right side of this page. And this ebook po will guide you through sa mga steps kung paano mag-umpisa ng inyong stock market investment. Sa mga nakapag-start naman na that are not yet confident in their stock picks, try the strategic averaging method po of the Truly Rich Club. All you need to do is join the club and may fee po pero napakaliit lang po na halaga. You can visit the Truly Rich Club by clicking the link below this video. Thank you again and God bless. Yes to financial independence and until next time.